All right, you guys, so this is part 2 of what was I just reading? This is part 2 of, I think I wrote it down. Didn't I write it down? I think I wrote it down. Whatever. Let's see. Okay, so this is part 2 of the way we talk. So part 1 was the way we talk, tapping into the Most High book, and also reading an excerpt from the Bible here, because today is Sunday. All right, so now I'm going to be tapping into the demonology book, just because as above so below, and it is Sunday, so I definitely did an excerpt on communicating and how we communicate, and the reasons on why we should better our communication, and the reasons on why we should be very attentive to how we communicate and how we deliver messages, because it can easily deter you from a different perspective when you do bend the rules here. So now we're going to move into the demonology deck to figure out more in depth on that. Sorry, just give me a minute to pull the cards here. So it is 7:39 right now. I'm trying to be very quiet because it's early in the morning. Reason why I set the time. So the Most High, I want you to give me more in depth on why it's very important to understand the way we talk and communicate. Give me more reasons on why. Give me more reasons on why, please. Give me more reasons on why, please. Give me more reasons on why, please. Why should we not bend the way we talk, bend the way that we communicate? Why? And how can it relate to the last video? And then one more, thank you. So, and then this is your surprise message. So, I see carinolas. Nolas. This is what he looks like. You can't really see. Okay, what we're gonna do here is raise it up so you guys can see what the cards look like. This one. Then we have Herbarium. This one. And then we have Lucifer in reverse. I'm gonna show you this one. And then we have Beelzebub, which every single time when there's something gossiping, it's always him that pops up. Somebody that's gossiping or stalking, it's always him popping up, okay? So now let's see. Let's go deep into this. Starting with carcinolas. Carcinolas. So it says, focus on learning the secrets of others, but beware of using that knowledge to harm others. So this definitely correlates to the last video that I just said, or the last video that I'm about to put up, okay? So carinolas, there we go, carinolas. I'm going to stop saying his name so many times because this is the underworld deck. But carinolas is also known in the demonology text as Glacia lobalis. Galicia Lobalis. According to Wayner, he is the president of hell who commands 36 legions of demons. Colin de Plency gives another of his names as Classiolabolus. Classiolabolus, which seems to tie together his other two listed names. He got so many names here. Cacrinolus is described by most demonologists as appearing in the form of a winged dog. Basically, a dog with wings, okay? Cacrinolus was said to know of the past and future, but his interest lay in discovering the secrets of the mind. He could find his way into the deepest thoughts of friends and foes, and could use that knowledge to make them love each other or drive them to murder each other. The truth is, that's not all that supernatural at feet. The better we get to know someone, the more we're able to influence that person's actions as well. However, that power needs to be used to bring pain to others. Cacrinolus could use the knowledge of men's minds to bring them closer together, and so, of course, can we. Okay, and then Haborium. Moving on to Haborium. It says, beware of sharp wit and cunning becoming a destructive force if not tempered with consideration. Beware of sharp wit and cunning becoming a destructive force if not tempered with consideration. Haborium also goes by the name of Aim or Ames, depending upon the demonologist. According to Wayers, Pseudomonarchia Pseudomonarchia daemonium. Okay. Hyberum is a Duke of Hell in command of 26 military units. Hyberum appears in the form of a handsome man, but he could never be mistaken for a human. He has two smaller heads on either side of his man's head in the middle. Damn, he does. Wow, that's crazy. Those of a serpent and a cat. Serpent as in like a snake, and then a cat. He also manifests before conjurers riding on a giant viper and carrying a flaming torch. Viper as in snake. It's so weird how he's riding on this shit. It is so weird. It looks like, okay, you know what? The torch carried by Hyberum is not for decoration. He got some long fingernails, first of all. With it, Hyberum is said to set anything alight, whether it is to be building a person or a whole city. Hyberum is by all accounts a witty and intelligent daemon who will never answer all manner of questions truthfully and in a good humor, but his tendencies to destruction carries even in conversations. It is said that Hyberum delights in using his sharp tongue to cut down those who summon him and their friends and foes alike. Just like the fire he wields, Hyberum does not care what it destroys. It only wants more fuel. So Hyberum is a person who speaks down upon people, and he literally is a very big, he uses his mouth as a tool, okay? And yeah, that's what I'm just getting from this. And he literally controls people by his word of mouth. He makes jokes about it. His tendency to destruction carries even in the conversations. Yeah, he stirs up drama, pretty much. And he rides on a snake. Come on. Let's talk about Lucifer here. Let's talk about Lucifer. Let's get them out the way. Focus on finding sympathy and understanding for those with whom there is no agreement with enemies. Oh, focus on finding sympathy and understanding for those with whom there is no agreement, even enemies, okay? Lucifer is one of the most difficult daemons to summarize, as there are hundreds of book stories and mythology references in the name. Some use the name Lucifer, Latin for the morning star, as the name of Satan before he fall from heaven, while others believe that Lucifer is a separate daemon. In the text, we will focus on Color de Plance's description of the daemon, not an alias for Satan, but as a daemon who is the king of the eastern region of hell and is often mistaken for the devil. Color de Plance's Lucifer appears as a young boy with a pretty face. Even when angry, the daemon never changes to a form that is anything but beautiful. The name Lucifer was often used or alleged in the rituals and sabbats of European riches. Lucifer was known to appear at some of the gatherings. In fact, a favorite childlike trick of the daemon was to pull witches off of their brooms while they were en route to the gatherings. But after giving them a playful fright, he would then carry them to the Sabbath on his shoulders. Although Lucifer is sometimes mischievous, he is said to be very strict about justice in hell. And then the last one, Beelzebub. Beelzebub is pretty much a stalker. He's a watcher who is like a shapeshifter who just comes and watches people because he doesn't have anything to do but watches people. But let's look about him. Let's look about him, okay? Beware of the line between curiosity and nosiness. This is what I'm talking about, see? And the Lord of the Flies is perhaps one of the best known names of hell after Satan and or Lucifer, which is crazy because Lucifer came before Beelzebub, and it's so funny how it's lined perfectly like that. That's so weird. Demonologists generally place his rank in hell quite high. Many writers list him many writers list him as the king of hell and second to Satan. Baalzebub is first mentioned by that name in the Book of Kings as the god of Philistine city. From that first mention, Beelzebub's fame only grew. Even Jesus was accused of being possessed by the demon because of Jesus' ability to cast out demons. Wow, that's crazy. I never even knew that. See, this is what happens when you read furthermore into things. Anyway, Color de Plance quoted Milton and Solomon regarding Beelzebub's many appearances. Sometimes he is portrayed as having the appearance of a man, sometimes that of a fly, of which he is lord, sometimes a wise and kindly looking man, perhaps a demon as old and powerful as Beelzebub can manifest in whatever appearance he chooses, okay? The title Lord of the Flies does not apply to flies' attraction to decay. Beelzebub was once thought to be a very powerful oracle because the flies were his eyes and ears. The phrase to be a fly on the wall is a perfect modern day example of how the idea exists even now. A fly on the wall was a servant of Beelzebub, but now is a metaphor for our desire to be an invisible listener in a room. How often do we wish to be a fly on the wall, to witness someone's embarrassing or dangerous secrets? Perhaps the desire to listen and where we cannot is sometimes for good, but we should consider that sometimes it is not. Which is crazy because me being an observant, it is kind of good to be a fly on the wall. It is kind of good to be an observer looking from afar, but a lot of times it's not, because you being an observer, there has to be some type of action being made at some given point in time. A lot of times you can be an observer, but there has to be some types of points in your life where you're going to have to stop being an observer and actually play some action here. It's like you being a sword and not being a wand. At some given point, you're going to have to be a wand. At some given point, because swords is about thinking, right? Wands is about actions. At some point, you're going to have to stop thinking and actually do the work, because you can think all day long, but there's nothing that's going to get done if you don't do the action, which is why me being an observer and stepping out from being an observer to someone who's actually being a teacher is very important, because you can think all day long, but if you cannot teach someone what you know, then what is the purpose of teaching someone? You have to sit back and learn. You have to sit back and know. You have to sit back and think. You have to sit back and question things and actually do the work at some given point. You can't just sit back and think all day long. At some point, you're going to have to learn. That's also like manifesting. You can manifest all day long, but if you're not taking the action steps to move forward into that direction, then there's no reason for you to be manifesting at all. You can sit back and be in fantasy land all day long, but there has to be some given action that is being taken, some given sacrifice that you have to do in order to obtain that manifestation. It's weird, but it's speaking hella facts. Moving on. Please give me messages that is relating to this topic. Please give me messages that is relating to this topic. Please give me messages that is relating to this topic, please, Most High. Please give me messages that is relating to this topic. I did that within 16 minutes. I thought this was going to be a long-ass video, quite frankly. Please give me messages that's relating to this topic, please. Please give me messages that is relating to this topic, please. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I think this one, and then, okay, you got this one. All right, so what I see here, my throat is dry as fuck. Oh my God. Gosh. Oh my gosh. I meant to say, oh my gosh. Sorry about that. Okay. Empowerment in reverse. Hunter of gifts. Dancer of joy. Dancer of beginnings in reverse. And then dreams. I see earth sign here. I see fire sign. So earth, fire sign, and then yeah, I see an earth and fire sign. I was about to say, what is dancer? What is dancer's sign? But I think dancer is action. I think action is, yeah, action is fire. Actions are wands. Because dancing is an action, right? Dancing is an action. It can't be no pentacles. Joy, beginnings. Yeah, that's action. I mean, cups is like water. Cups is emotion. You know what I'm gonna do? Cups is emotion, so that's gonna be spirit. Swords, it could be also swords. No, swords is swords is communication, thoughts, plans, awareness, swiftness, precision, initiative, information. You know what? I'm gonna put dancer as swords. Yep, dancer is gonna be swords, and then hunter is wands. Oh shit, why did I put it like that? Hunter. And then what else? What's the last one? Ancestor. So ancestor is going to be pentacles. Sorry, I have so many decks, so I'm trying to like make them all correlate to each other. I have like, how many decks? I have 3, 6, 7, and I'm about to receive 8, 9. Yeah. Shit, that was loud as fuck. Wow, I didn't even see these. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to receive 9 decks. So I have to make them all correlate to each other. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Plus I got the, oh, you know what? So, okay, so the reason why I did that was because to look at the dancer. So the dancer is swords. Swords is air. So there's water, fire, and air signs here. Okay, so this is going to correlate to more water side, fire, and air signs here. So that's why I brought that out. And then phone is on 20%. Fuck. And I definitely don't know what. You know what I'm going to do here is put your surprise message. That's another reason why I did that, because I don't know what your surprise message is for the ending of the video. So let me figure that out real quick before I get started. What is the surprise message, please, Spirit? What is the surprise message? It's crazy because my phone was on 30% and now it's on 20%. What the fuck? What is the surprise message, Spirit, please? What is the surprise message, please? What is the, thank you. All right, and then phone is on 20%. Let me charge it real quick. Lastly, last interruption, hopefully. Placing you at a different angle. Nope, that's upside down. Nope, that's okay. I'm gonna do it this way. There we go. I'm pretty much just placing y'all closer to me. All right, it's 8 o'clock. So here we go. Not empowered. Someone doesn't want you to, let me read this real quick. Gifts and joys. You're about to step into some new beginnings. Nope. Yeah. You're about to step into some new beginnings, but someone doesn't want you to. Someone's trying to slow that down. Someone's trying to stop that. There's a lot of 3s and 2s here. Or 3s and 1s. 5 together. 3s and 2s. Yeah, 3s and 2s. So your angel number is 555, by the way. Now, but you stepping into this new beginning is going to evolve with your gifts, and it's going to open doors for your manifestations, right? And you're going to gain wisdom within that. You're going to gain clarity. You're definitely about to step into a stage of evolvement, all right? Which is why I had to bring up the communications, because what you say within these next couple of weeks, what you do within these next couple of weeks, the actions that you take within these next couple of weeks is going to be reasoning on what is going to happen. So you can make a wrong action and it will lead you towards something that will make you go back into the past, make you literally have to redo things over again. Also, someone is trying to stop that. Someone's trying to slow that. Someone's trying to interrupt you from coming into new beginnings, right? So you need to be very cautious of who you allow into your circle within these next couple of weeks, because one little action can make you redo things over again. One little action can actually stop you from inheriting your dreams, inheriting your manifestations, inheriting a part of your life past. Okay? So you have to be very cautious of who you're surrounding yourself with, because someone doesn't want you to be empowered. Someone doesn't want you to evolve into the person that you're supposed to be. But the person that you're supposed to be is a part of your life path. And someone's trying to stop that because they see the potential that you are becoming, and they don't want you to further that. They don't want you to go towards that. You're about to evolve, and someone's trying to stop that. Basically, at the end of the day, be very cautious of who you allow into your circle, be very cautious of who you allow into your energy space, because someone is trying to destroy that. 'Cause 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 someone is trying to destro Oh my gosh, it's like every time I do some type of reading, it's like my throat is just being stripped each time. It's so sad, so pathetic here. Every time I say something, it's just something is trying to stop that. Someone doesn't want this message to really get out for real. I feel as though there's so many people in the spiritual realm know that you're about to step into something big, and they don't want that to happen. I see professional photographer here, so someone's about to be a professional photographer. Someone doesn't like the fact that you're eco-friendly, or you like to do a lot of work in the community to help better the world. Someone doesn't want that, which is why they don't want you to evolve. Someone doesn't want you to be more spontaneous, step into being a lot more open-minded, step into a lot more new experiences. Someone doesn't like the fact that you can easily make friends, and you're very it's the reason why you easily make friends is because you're very gifted in the ability to make people laugh, to make people happy, and someone doesn't like that. The card says makes friends laugh more. So someone doesn't like the fact that you can do that, because it's very hard for them to do that. I feel as though this person that doesn't like that, it's really hard for them to make friends because they don't have that type of certainty of making friends like that. It's just very hard for them. It's very hard for them to speak. I feel as though they're more in that serious manner, or they don't know how to be in that, step into that energy. I feel as though the reason why people are like very people make people laugh very easily, or like comedians, is because we went through a very hard past, and I know that, and I can speak on that because I'm literally one of those people, and my family is literally one those people. Like my father's side, my whole entire family on my father's side, we're like that. And the reason why we can make people laugh, and the reason why we can, communicate with people more, is because we know from understanding, we know from experiences, and we would rather make a joke about it because we don't want things to be so serious. We hate being so serious because it's just very hard for us. And the reason being is because we went through a lot, so we know what a lot is, and we can relate to a lot. But by turning it into laughter, it's almost like dark humor. By turning it into laughter, it brings out some type of closeness. It brings out some type of nurturing, some type of relativity here. Someone is very messy here, but someone doesn't want you to know that. Someone's very messy with their actions. And it says more likely to name their car. So you're very easily into getting things coming your way. Okay, and then your surprise message is they don't want to see you make it. Okay, so that is your surprise message. They don't want to see you make it. All right, but you are going to be gaining wisdom here with your other surprise message. You're going to be gaining wisdom. You're going to be gaining clarity here. A lot more understandings coming your way. Give me messages that is relating to this topic here, please. May I get messages relating to this topic here? 1, 2, 3. One more, please. One more, please. One more. Thank you. So, serenity, and which is your surprise message. Serenity is your surprise message. It says the spirit of serenity brings a calmness to the connection of all that is. The spirit of serenity brings a calmness to the connectivity of all that is. All right, so I do see imagination. You're very good at imagination. You're very good at tapping into imagination, and that brings about your creativity. That brings creativity towards you because you step into that and you don't let that down. I do see the nurture card here, so you're very good at nurturing yourself. It says nurturing your inner child supplies you with the innocent joy of living. Someone doesn't like the fact that you have a very strong aura. a very strong aura field, and someone also doesn't like the fact that you have a lot of luck coming in. You're very lucky. And it's not even about lucky, because the Most High hates when I say the word lucky. You are not lucky, you're just blessed. It's a part of your bloodstream. It's a part of your bloodline. Your bloodline has fought so many ways to bring this type of opening doors for you, and it's attached to your bloodline. And that is the reason why things come more easily to you, because your bloodline, your actual birth chart, your actual I forgot what it's called, Ashadic records or Asteric records or something like that. Akashic records, there we go. Sorry, thank you, Spirit. Your Akashic records has is placed in the way that you are of royalty, so you will be getting a lot because of what your bloodline has been working so hard for you, and your ancestors have been working so hard for you. You are of royalty bloodline, which is why things come so easily in your way, which is why you have a lot of luck coming in, a lot of opening doors coming in, because of what your bloodline and your ancestors have done for you. They made your life easy by working hard and sacrificing a lot. So definitely go ahead and thank your ancestors for doing that, because you could have had to live a very different life to where you actually had to work hard. A lot of people who don't have very good bloodlines, they have to work a lot more harder, and that is not any of your fault. You shouldn't be blamed for it, but in a lot of cases, people are very jealous because of that. When you have a lot of luck coming your way, when you have a lot of good things coming your way, people are very jealous of that because they have to work a lot more harder. But that is not of your importance. That's not something that you should really feel bad about. It's just something that happens. And you shouldn't be taking accountability for that. So if they're jealous, then let them be jealous. Everybody's gonna, you're gonna be jealous. People are gonna be jealous of you regardless of what you do because of that. And fuck what they have to say. It's really about you. Worry about yourself. Don't even worry about them. Fuck them. All right. So moving forward to your two closing messages here. It says, the stars twinkle as if they were cleared eyes. The stars twinkle as if they were clear eyes. So your manifestations are very clear, and it will come to you, because this is something that you've been working hard for, and it's coming very, very clear to you. So it's coming closer to you than you think, than you know. So don't ever doubt your manifestations, because it is coming your way, and it's coming your way fast. All right. If your manifestations weren't clear, then it would say like the stars are so far that you can barely see them, or you just been wishing on one star. No, it's saying stars as in more than one. All right. So meaning that you have more than one manifestations, and they're becoming so close to you that you can actually see them. They're coming clear as day, so that you can actually see them. Okay. And then it says wandered lonely as a cloud. So wandered lonely as a cloud means that you've been alone, or you feel as though you've been alone for a very long time. And honestly, with your manifestations, whatever you've been manifesting, you're about to come into situations, opportunities to where you're not going to be lonely anymore, which is why it was in reverse. You're not going to be lonely anymore. You're going to have a lot of people that are going to be very much like-minded as you, that you can actually relate to. So don't worry about that in the future. Don't worry about you being lonely right now, because your manifestations are so clear, and it's coming so fast towards you that you're not going to be lonely anymore. So whatever you've been doubting, there's not going to be a reason for you to be doubting it anymore, because it's literally going to be handed to you very quickly, very soon. So don't even worry about that. Keep your mindset off of that. Step out of that negativity and focus on the positivity, so it can come towards you, because that's what's been slowing you down lately, is you worrying, is you stepping into that negativity. Focus on that positivity so it can come towards you. All right. So this is the end of your reading. I hope you guys enjoy your day, week, and month. Don't forget to smile. Leave these negative energies alone so you can go towards your positive energy. All right. Positive mindset, positive possibilities coming your way. Negative mindset, negative possibilities coming your way. Always remember that. Don't forget to smile. I love you. Bye.